Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a massive mishmash haul. July was my birthday month, my birthday's right at the end of July, so I've got a couple of things that I got for my birthday. I didn't actually do a Sephora haul this year, which is something I usually do around my birthday because you get the free birthday gift, but honestly, like, there's a couple of things that I wanted but they kind of were going in and out of stock. And with the announcement that Kat Von D makeup's coming to the UK in only a couple of months, I wasn't like that crazy on it. So I have actually bought a couple other things, actually quite a lot of clothes. So I thought I'd do also a bit of a try on haul and sort of show you the things that have come into my possession the past couple of weeks. Anyways, I'm going to start with makeup and actually a birthday present. Thank you very much, Hannah, for blessing me with the Orbe Après Beach Wave and Shine Spray. Now my hair today is not doing this product justice at all. It is absolutely baking today and I just don't want to get hot tools on my hair or around me right now because it's just boiling. But this stuff's great. So it's similar to the dry texturizing spray, but it's a little bit more beachy and I just really like what it does to my hair. I'm scared about how long this is going to last me, and I think that depends on whether I'll repurchase it after it's gone or not, because I think the product itself is great, but I got this at the end of July and I'm going to see how long it lasts me. If it lasts me like 3 months, I reckon I'll buy it again, but if it's, I mean, I'm almost at a month and it's fine, so we'll see how this goes. But yes, been loving this. Instead of a Sephora order, I did actually place a Cult Beauty order. I did actually get 3 things, one of which was an Anastasia eyebrow brush, so that's not very fun. But I tell you what is fun is this Jouer lip cream. This is in the colour Noisette, and it's not what I'm wearing today. I will do a little swatchy swatch close-uppy thing for you to see it. As you can see, it's very brown. I would say it's very comparable to the Kat Von D Lolita lipstick. I really like this. I do quite like this formula. I need to try it out a little bit more. I mean, it's in between like a nude and a statement colour, so I haven't been wearing it all the time, so I do need to try it out a couple more times before I give my Alice stamp of approval. But so far I have been liking this formula, and it's also not that expensive. I think these are around £14, which in the grand scheme of things really isn't that much. And I did actually get something else from Anastasia as well, and that is the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm literally like 3 minutes into filming and I'm now going to mention Kat Von D for the 3rd time. If you've been around these parts for a while, you know that I have been very loyal to the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. I'm not actually wearing it today, I'm wearing another eyeshadow look, which I'll tell you about those in a sec. But this palette came out and I was umming and ahhing. Like, I've looked at the Anastasia eyeshadow palettes before and they look really great, but none have really like grabbed me like this one. The one thing I will say, it's made of like this velour, the fabric on the outside, and it literally makes my skin crawl. So if I'm like sort of wincing, it's because of that, but it's worth it. Have a little look at these colours. They're all incredibly warm. Again, I'll do a close-uppy swatchy thing for you as well. It's got a good balance of mattes and shimmers. Actually, that's a complete and utter lie. There's only 2 shimmers in here, but that works well for me because I tend to go for matte shadows over shimmer shadows, and I just think the selection of the colours is fantastic. You can make a completely sort of very well, I wear red eyeshadow every day, so maybe I'm not the best person to say you can make a very wearable look out of it, but you can, because there's a bunch of sort of like very neutral sort of skin tone colours, like the first 4 in particular. You can make a very easy but slightly on the warm side neutral eye, and then if you go sort of down the other end of the spectrum, you can make something a little bit warmer. I just think a bunch of these shadows are the type of shadows that I'd wear, and again, I've only tried this a couple times on my eyes so far, but so far I've been loving it. Again, I need to play with it a little bit more before I write a review on my blog, because by the way, I've started doing that again. Oh my god, the one thing is I've got to put it back in the box. It makes my skin, I just can't. I love the look of crushed velvet, but I can never wear it because it just makes my skin it just makes me do this. But yeah, this is, so far, from what I can say, it's a good one. I wish like Urban Decay would bring out a naked palette that was not like warm, like gold warm, but like red warm, because I'd be all over that. But not that this isn't great. As I said, I mentioned that I have another eye product on my eyes that isn't Anastasia, isn't KVD, it's Chanel. Chanel have recently got a new head of makeup design. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, so she's brought out, this is her first collection, and it's called Le Rouge No. 1, so that makes me very happy that there could be several other red collections, which, as we've discovered, I love red eyeshadow. So I picked up the quad and one of the cream eyeshadows. The quad is permanent, so this is going to be in their lineup forever. forever and ever. But unfortunately their cream eyeshadow is limited edition. So if you're like umming and ahhing about which one to get, or if you're looking at the collection and there's a bunch of stuff that you want, I would say go for the cream eyeshadows because they're limited edition. Anyway, let's start with the cream eyeshadow, which is not what's on my eyelid. It's called Rouge Boulet, and it's a really, I mean, I think once you originally look at this, you think, oh, there's a bunch of like coppery shades like this, like it's nothing special. But I just think it's that much redder and less sort of like orange or gold than a lot of copper sort of cream shadows that I see. And I just think it makes for a really different colour, and I have worn this a couple of times, and what I've liked this sort of in the centre of my eye, and then using the quad, which is all matte, through the crease, and I just think they work so well together. But even this on its own, it would be such a no fuss product but have such an impact. I've been really liking it. And anyway, the quad is what I have actually got on my eyes today, as well as like one sort of lighter shadow. That's one thing I would say, like I do love this quad, particularly the red shadow, but I think out of the two deeper browns they could have gotten rid of one of those and had more of a highlight shade, and then I think it would literally have been perfect. But this is, it's so up my street, this. I'm pretty pale, so the sort of like illuminating shade on me isn't as bright as I'd like it to be. I'm sure for a bunch of people though it would work. I've always heard mixed things about the quality of the powder eyeshadows from Chanel, but I've got nothing but good things to say about them from this. And also this is their first all matte quad as well, so if you're into matte eyeshadows and want to get yourself something a little bit fancy, I would turn the way of this. On to clothes. So I have got a bunch of new clothes recently that I've been buying and also been given because it's my birthday. I'm going to start off with the first accessory, which is this hat, which thank you very much to my brother Sam for giving me this, although admittedly I did pick it out. I have two sort of black hats, and they're all, I have like one that's similar to this but it's a lot more floppy, and I wanted something that was a little bit more rigid, and then I also have like a big floppy hat which is obviously floppy, so I wanted something a little bit smaller but not too small, but rigid, so I didn't have to worry about it like flopping down or this, that and the other. And it's also got a little buckle detailing in silver, which is what I like because I only really wear silver jewellery. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering where my dress is from, this is not going to be featured in the haul, but I thought why not talk about it. This is from the Marks & Spencer's Alexa Chung range. I got it a couple months ago when the collection came out, but I'm pretty sure they'll probably still have some of that stuff either in store or on their website. But yeah, I really like this dress. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. But speaking of the clothes that I will be mentioning, and Marks & Spencer's, I have a shirt to talk about. This is also from the limited collection, which is surprisingly a good collection. If you're, like, hear me out, I ain't got time for Per Una, that's not my collection. The limited collection, however, is actually really good. Look at this shirt. Would you think that this shirt is from M&S? Probably not, but it is. Anyway, my friend Emma actually got this for me for my birthday. What's really funny about this is my mum would go into Marks & Spencer's, see this shirt, and she was like, Alice, there is a shirt in Marks & Spencer's which has your name on it. You have to get it. It has to be yours. And lo and behold, I did get it. Guess my friend bought it for me. This is a cropped shirt. Like, it's not like a crop top, but it's like not a full length. It's a slightly cropped length, which I think will look particularly nice if you wear like high-waisted stuff. And I basically, any sort of bottom halves I wear are high-waisted. Also in the summer I like using shirts like this as jackets because, you know, when it's like a little bit cold, like it's too cold for like a strappy top, but you can plonk this over the top or tie it around your waist. I actually did that the other day, and yeah, I'd recommend. Anyway, this is the first time I've done a try on haul, so let me show you what it looks like on. So this is the shirt on. I'm wearing some high-waisted jeans, and it sort of goes just over the belt hook, although I do usually wear a belt with these jeans, so I think maybe tucking the front in and having the back out would look quite nice. But yeah, also I've got this in a size 12, and it is quite roomy. And also, as I said, I've worn this before already as a sort of shirt, jacket type thing. This is it sort of done all the way up, and I quite like the fit. I did also pick up a couple bits from ASOS, both of which are black. This is actually inside out because I've worn it. I have actually, I think, worn all of this stuff bar one piece, actually, so I can sort of give you a bit more of a review. It's not like an instant try on haul, it's, I have worn this stuff and I like it, spoiler alert. Anyway, this dress is from ASOS. It's an all black, I believe they do it in white, but only in the petite version, and I got this in petite. It's this sort of high neck, midi length dress, which I love, and I think this is £20 and it just looks great. It's going in and out of stock all the time, but it's part of their, I think it's called something like 90s midi dress or something. I'll actually link everything down below for you if you like the look of it, but I love this. I actually wore this on my birthday, so that should probably say how much I like it. I actually wear this also without a bra, fun fact. I would highly recommend this. It's just an easy peasy piece of clothing to wear. It's just so versatile and like a little bit witchy, and will definitely go well with this hat. I can just have ASOS vomit all over me. But yeah, I would highly recommend this dress. I love it. Now I am wearing my bra with it at the moment, but that's just for sort of time reasons more than anything. I have actually worn this without a bra and it's been absolutely fine. But yeah, I really like how I've got this in a size 10, which I was a little bit worried about, but I think because I want the sort of the top to be tight and the bottom to not be, I actually think the 10 was a good size for me. I also got this in the petite, but they do it not in the petite. Let me stand up and show you where it hits me. As you can see, it sort of hits me just below the knees, and it comes out a bit but not too much, so I can give it a bit of this. But yeah, I just think, as I said earlier, with like a bunch of necklaces, I think this would look great, and just real simple. Hang on, let me grab the hat from earlier. Oh no. If you want to be living that American Horror Story coven life, you know, this is a very easy way to go about it. But yeah, as I said, I just think this is a really nice staple. It's good, like it's not bad quality jersey material, particularly for the price. I think £20 is perfect. I don't know what it would be like in the white one, but for me, the petite and in the black is... And the second piece that I got from ASOS is actually a body. It's also black, as you can see. It's sort of a similar neckline. Hang on, let me find it. It's a similar like neckline, but as you can see, it's sort of got these like sort of sleeves. You'll see it on in a sec. It's also got like a thong body. This is the body that I've got on all tucked in, and I actually think it looks really nice with these blue jeans, although I think just with all black jeans it would look really nice too, although you'll be sort of emulating a nice bit of Sandy from Greece, but you know, you rock it. These things here, you can easily come out of them, so if you're like bored of this sort of flopping around, you could easily be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let this hang. But yeah, I do really like this actually. I think it's like, obviously like this neckline's quite sort of fashionable at the moment, and I think this adds just something a little bit extra to it without it being too ostentatious. I think it's very understated. Also I think like with skirts or something it'll look really nice too. But yeah, I don't think this was all that expensive either, and you know, it makes me feel like a bird. I did actually pick something else up from ASOS, I forgot, but it's not ASOS brand. This is by Lazy Oath, and it is a dress. You thought I was going to get through this haul without any stripes in, didn't you? You're wrong. You were so very wrong. Anyway, this is a high neck striped dress, sort of like, I don't want to say like shift dress. It's also got this rose on the top as well. One thing I will say about this is well, it's a good thing, but right now it's not so great. It's a very thick material. It's very like sort of, I don't want to say like sweater-like, but it's like a very thick material. So if it's like the middle of August and in the middle of the day when it's hot, probably not the best idea. So, but this is something I could easily wear in winter with like some black tights and it'd be no problem. This is the top of the Lazy Oath dress. I will stand on my bed and show you where it hits me, but as you can see, it's a very high collar. What I will say is put this on before you put your makeup on, because I have before had a little bit of that nice little orange ring around my neck, which isn't the best. And this is where it hits me, sort of just above the knees, and it's sort of tight, but it's not too tight. I also have a pair of jeans from American Apparel. This is the first like denim thing that I bought from them. I do actually quite like American Apparel. Anyway, these are the pencil jean, and these are in the, I think, medium indigo wash, I think is what they're called. But it's not like their easy jean, which is basically like jeggings, like it's actually denim, but they've got a little bit of stretch in them. I still have to roll them up, but because they're thinner, it doesn't look so comedic. And I have been loving these jeans. I think they fit me really well, and they make my butt look great. Not gonna lie. No expense spared for these sick camera angles. I thought I'd stand on my bed to show you the jeans. One thing I will say, this sort of seam down here does give me a little bit of a camel toe. I shan't lie to you, but you know, I'm rocking it. And as I said, I have got these rolled up as well, just for my height, but this is how they look from the back. I do really like the colour of these jeans. I think that's why I was so drawn to them. And as I said, these do have a little bit of elastic in them, so they do have a little bit of give. I have also picked up a couple of things from Brandy Melville. Brandy Melville in the UK now ship and you can shop online, which I think is fantastic. So I have actually picked up a couple t-shirts. I'm going to start with the one that I A, wore the other day and haven't washed, B, wore to bed last night, and C, laughed so hard whilst drinking tea I spat some out. So I'm pretty sure there's a stain on this, so keeping it classy over here. But you know, I thought I'd be honest. It's this Guns N' Roses t-shirt, and it's got like sort of fraying, like distressing round the edges. A couple things, I have actually seen Guns N' Roses live, so let's get that out of the way as to whether or not I like them. I watched them at Reading in 2010. More than anything, I just really liked the design. I just thought it looked like well, it probably is like an old school band tee design, but without being like really ostentatious. I just thought it was very simple, and I really liked the red, and I liked that this t-shirt wasn't like stark white or didn't look like it just been like folded and you just bought it out of concert, like it looked like you've worn it. I just really liked it, obviously because I bought it. This is the Guns N' Roses t-shirt. I quite like wearing it tucked in, but I will untuck it to show you that it is sort of like a normal t-shirt length. I've also rolled up one sleeve, which is again how I'd personally like to wear it, but I thought I'd leave one unrolled so you can see how it looks either side. I just think this is a really nice, easy to wear basic t-shirt. If you don't want to think too much about your outfit, I just think this one, I like the design, it's nice and easy, and yeah, I just like it. The next top I got from Brandy Melville was actually a long sleeved top. This is, as you can see, another striped item, and this is also cropped as well. It's not like a mega crop, but it's like not regular length either. I love this. I know I own so many striped tops, but this one's different. A, it's longer. B, it's quite thin, because quite a lot of my long sleeved striped tops are quite thick. I've got one from And Other Stories, which is like fleecy, which is beautiful, but not for the middle of August. And I really just like the thick cuffs, like both around the neck and around the sort of armholes. Say if I'm wearing that my lovely black dress from ASOS, if I want to chuck this over the top, if I'm getting a bit nippy, perfect. This is the jumper on. I just love how thick the sort of ribbing, is it ribbing? Is that the right phrase? Is around them, and this is how this one fits on me. I quite like how it fits. Again, similarly to the shirt, it fits just above my high-waisted jeans. And last but not least, I'm a bit in two minds about this, although I am going to keep it, I have kept it, but this is the one thing that I haven't actually worn yet. It's a very see-through, as you can see, very see-through white t-shirt. I didn't realise, I knew it was going to be like a little see-through, but I didn't realise how sort of like, it's like sort of like this woven, almost like cheesecloth type material, and they had it tied up on model, although it's not like sewn like that, so you can't untie it. I'm definitely gonna have to use this as like a layering piece, but I think if there's like a dress that I like a strappy dress, and I want to just chuck a t-shirt over it, that'd be nice. I'm also thinking of looking into like really nice bralettes. Like I think wearing with like sort of like a high neckline like nude bralette and this over the top with these jeans would look pretty nice. You know, blue jeans, white shirt, you're so fresh to death you made my eyes burn. It's a winning combination. Imagine that with a red lip. It's just classic. So I am trying to figure out a little way to style this better. I don't quite know what I'm going to do in the cutaway, because you would 100% see my boobs through it. But I think I will try it on and show you like literally this is how see-through it is. As you can see, this top is incredibly see-through. I can't believe I'm just basically putting my boobs on the internet, but you know, stranger things have happened. This bra that I'm wearing, it's sort of like sort of skin coloured netting, and then obviously you can see the black piping, but even, you may not be able to see it from here, but even the nude part of the bra you can see 100% through this top. As I said, I'm gonna have to figure out how to style this, because I also like this quite nice and slouchy, so I think when it's layered with another top would look quite nice. Anyway, that is everything from me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of video, let me know down below. As always, I have all of my social medias linked down below if you want to, you know, see what I'm up to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye!